Best thing that's happened to me. This league as a leader.
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, you say chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
Now Golden State's starting five. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the center position. Curry kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Lillard. Thompson misses. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
Well, the obvious solve is to go to the basket. I mean, there were some open lanes. They were just unwilling to take advantage of them.
The 10-footer. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson against McCollum. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop is defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. It's stolen by Curry. From downtown. No good there. Now Portland takes it the other way. Now Harkless. Lillard dishes to Harkless. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Last year was a season of up and down for the Blazers. I mean, think about it. They won their division title for just the second time since 2000, third overall in the West, but were blindsided by the Pelicans and swept in the first round.
One shot.
And that first-round exit for the Blazers really overshadowed, Chris, the good they accomplished in the regular season.
And that's a shame because they had a fantastic year overall as a team. I mean, they had a late-season surge in March to secure the division and third in the West. They don't necessarily have the talent of other teams. They're in a small market, but those are the breaks in the NBA. I'm sure this group will be out with a chip on their shoulder because of it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State. It's stolen by Curry. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I mean, he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Lillard finds Nurkic. McCollum with the ball. Baseline jumper. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Cousins. Nurkic with the steal. McCollum passes to Harkless. The floater, and it's Curry laying it in.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside, you think he were a bigger player.
For Portland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Aminu with it. Now Green defending. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 5.
And look at that, the touch of Lillard inside, so impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Cousins against Nurkic. Thompson outside. Back to Cousins. Just 3 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cousins has got his second bucket.
I love seeing Cousins shoot immediately off the pass. Now, he's filling out the D well and capitalizing off the separation they gave.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Lillard against Curry. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Durant for 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Portland trailing here. Passes it to Harkless. Lillard with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Up top, Harkless. And Durant sends it back.
Durant covers a ton of ground with his length, using his wingspan to wipe away shots. Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. And there's the pass to Nurkic. There's the dish to McCollum. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got his third basket of the night right there.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Curry against Lillard. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. But they recover it. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good. And it's Cousins. Picking up the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Lillard is such a crafty finisher. Even when he takes a pounding, he sticks with it.
For the Trailblazers. Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Cantor comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Layman subbed in for Maurice Harkless. Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. Curry can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And for Jusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
Cousins with the bucket. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
And in a big way. This was a blowout. The players, coaches, everyone is to blame.
Good checked in for McCollum. Okay, with this break, let's run down the point guards, the most assists in the league in the past 10 games. Steph Curry, 4th.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
It's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have. It's point guard play at its best.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Down low, Cantor kicks to Layman. Lillard, the pass to Layman. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And here we can check out the story on DeMarcus Cousins. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 18 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
back to Jerebko. Cousins trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Lillard kicks to Layman. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
Inside, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Jerebko, the pass to Curry. Shoots over Lillard, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
Lillard finds Leonard. Hood deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Lillard outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
A defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that one back.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Whenever Cousins get that close to the basket, it's game over for the D. He is such a forceful presence, especially when he's dunking.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 6-point game. Iguodala against Hood. Back to Leonard. Dishes it to Hood. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Hood's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Iguodala against Hood. Out of hand on it. Lillard outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala. Such an asset, converting around the painted area.
Lillard left side. Cantor kicks to Lillard. They grab their own miss. Over to the wing. Here's Layman. Cantor inside, guarded by Kirk. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bell in for Jerebko. Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from 3-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Durant kicks to Bell. Iguodala against Hood. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look, he runs, jumps like a gazelle. Iguodala, a special person and athlete.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Lillard looking around. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Hood for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was... Steph Curry talks about what makes Coach Steve Kerr.
He genuinely cares about what's going on in our lives and our families, and basketball-wise, I think he's really opened my eyes to the perspective of just how you run a team, but that life is obviously a lot bigger than basketball. It's a nice little, I guess, marriage of those two that you can enjoy along the way in the process of what we do.
You know, that's a good way of putting it, isn't it? At the end of the day, life is bigger than basketball.
And Steve Kerr shows that. I mean, he cares about his players, his staff. Beyond that, he cares about the country and the world around him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
They've got Myers Leonard. Layman is out there with Ennis Cantor. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Hood in at the two-guard spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
Here's Bell. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way.
Well, think about it. There's plenty of centers on the Warriors roster, but when the going gets tougher, they can go small. Their Hampton 5 lineup with Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. It's the perfect blend of length, skill, athleticism, and IQ.
And that one misses from Layman. Warriors leading by 8. In the corner, Iguodala with it. To the inside. Outside for Durant. Curry trying to break free. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. And Chris, you were talking about a couple of the nicknames for that Golden State Warriors lineup.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, they used it sparingly in the regular season. There wasn't something they wanted you to get used to. The playmaking and the defensive versatility of that unit, to me, that's what stands out. It's tough for a traditional center to stay on the court against them, with all that skill and mobility there.
Curry kicks to Durant. To the inside. Bell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Pass to Lillard. Over Curry. Portland no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. To the paint. It's deflected. Outside Durant. Looney kicks to Bell. Bounce pass from Iguodala. From down in the low post. It goes. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Web, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in a green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people at Ohio State and Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, you don't want to get really upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. And And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that six-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Well, Andre Iguodala, an all-star in Philadelphia, and he has helped set the tone for the Warriors locker room ever since, Chris, he accepted a reserve role back in 2014.
Man, can you believe he's never won Sixth Man of the Year? But you can make the case he should win it every year with how much he means to this Warriors team.
Aminu, the pass to McCollum. And Portland again with the bucket.
McCullough, he's excellent at handling the rock. He feels like he can get to anywhere he wants on the court.
And Thompson kicks it to Looney. There's the feed to Iguodala. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, that's good, solid work in the painted area. Thompson's a threat from anywhere.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard outside. Kicks it to McCollum. They get the rebound. Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Golden State moving it around. Lillard against Curry. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Minu finds Harkless.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
But think about this Portland team. Very solid on defense. They do a good job of closing out on shooters, both in the mid-range and deep. I mean, they can improve, but they're still a very tough team to score against at times.
Curry against Lillard. Feeds it to Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And for the Blazers, their defense, Chris, is something that can get overlooked.
Yeah, they don't do a great job of forcing turnovers. Bottom 3 in the league last year in that regard. But they are a very good rebounding team, and they play well as a unit. I love the way they rotate to cover up for each other.
Free throw good from Thompson.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
He's perfect from the line this time. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
Stops, pops. A.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
And that just shows you can do everything right sometimes but still get the wrong result. You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Portland, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 9. Iguodala outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And you're talking about a guy that can do so many things, make so many things happen. Iguodala heading to the line. Well, the much vaunted defense of the Warriors took a step back last season, falling from second in the league in defensive rank to 11. But it's tough to nitpick, but I'm sure it's an area they're looking at to address.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And tough defense has been a staple with this group in Golden State, reversing decades of history in that regard.
Decades and decades and decades. The Warriors hadn't been better than 10th in defensive efficiency since 1979, a 35-year hiatus that happily came to an end in 2014.
And both free throws good for Iguodala. AC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Oh, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back to the basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Townsend, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school.
Yes.
He's just a guard in the big man's body.
Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Thompson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And 11 points for Klay Thompson.
A remarkable touch from the gifted guard. Thompson's crafty at getting past defenders.
Back to Nurkic. And finish off by Nurkic.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
How do you guard this guy in the pick and roll? I mean, Curry puts so much pressure on you. He has the ball on the string.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Passes to Nurkic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Curry against Lillard. And here is Curry. Last game with 30 points. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively to the middle, stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Knocked away, stolen by Thompson. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful now.
Trail Blazers on D, down by 15. Jerebko can't get it to go. Harkless kicks to McCollum. Back to Harkless. McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Cousins with the bounce pass. Jerebko, the pass to Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the through ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris, I don't think Damian Lillard will ever be accused of lacking confidence. He'll tell you about how great he is all the time.
And that isn't a knock. I mean, all top NBA players need to believe that. Lillard has said he feels he deserves to be all NBA. Sometimes it just feels like he's looking to be disrespected just so he can use it as motivation during the season.
Cantor, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
And Thompson kicks to Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
His mid-range game shows how far Cousins has come. He's so much more than just an inside threat.
Lillard against Cousins. And the rejection by Cousins. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Jerebko can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 18. Inside, here's Harkless. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Curry against Lillard. Green kicks to Cousins. 1:16 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Nurkic. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Here's Harkless. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 16. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. They get it back. Thompson against McCollum. Second chance shot. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Here's Harkless. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Cousins. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And that's 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have have you back, Ernie. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 18 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors. And that'll...
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, Durant and Green are the forwards. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. The Warriors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And you think about how the Warriors attracted Kevin Durant to the team and all these all-stars coexisting. It doesn't always work like that, does it?
No, and I give a lot of credit to Steph Curry, a 2-time league MVP, but he never lets his ego get the best of him. His good-natured calm and sense of serenity kind of set the tone and maybe balance a bit of what Draymond brings to the locker room. Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. He kicks it to Thompson. Over McCollum, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 16. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Here's Curry. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Outside for Curry. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No good from Cousins. To the inside. Here's Harkless. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant. Portland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
That's good from Harkless. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Right at the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
Nurkic dishes to McCollum. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Durant. From 13 feet, it goes down. Durant's got 15.
Oh, well, when KD's the man running the pick and roll, good things happen. He understands the movement of his teammates, and he can read the defense like nobody else.
From 13, here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Cousins finds Curry. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Nurkic against Cousins. Green passes to Durant. Drills it from outside. He's got 18.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Draymond Green at 6'7", seen as undersized coming out of Michigan State, but his 7'1" wingspan goes a long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way along with working out and working hard as he does. I mean, he's averaged over a block a game for his career. You know, combined with his low center of gravity, it enables him to defend much bigger players, but also get on the wing and defensive guard.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Jake Layman comes in for Harkless, and Hood subbed in for Damian Lillard. Looney kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Layman, launches it, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Layman's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry against Hood. From deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Trailblazers trail by 18. And it's Hood in the corner. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Iguodala outside. It's Curry outside. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. And it's now 26 points for Steph Curry. Hood against Curry. Hood kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to McCollum. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry finds Durant. With the teardrop and the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. Curry against Hood. And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline with his 3.
His stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Leonard attacking, buries it down low. Leonard's got 6 points. Warriors leading by 21. Iguodala kicks to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down hard.
When Cousins gets loose near the cup, he feels comfortable showing off a little with this insane athleticism.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Cullen passes to Leonard. Put on the wing. 5 on the clock. The 3. The Blazers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Iguodala kicks to Cousins. Pass to Durant. Tries a 3. He can't get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Fires the 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan Bell's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, the Trailblazers. Left side, Curry. And Bell kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good on the wing. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Curry. McCollum, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Iguodala kicks it to Looney. Curry against McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers to the middle. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Hood against Iguodala. Kicks to Curry. Over McCollum. The shot by Curry, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 19. Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much.
Well, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Passes it to Layman. And it's Leonard, top of the key. And the pass to McCollum. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 16 points.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had one in the first, and now he's got one in the second.
Iguodala outside. Curry passes to Jerebko. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Leonard attacking. Good D by Bell. Warriors leading by 16. Jerebko with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Durant, that's good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
McCollum kicks to Hood. Now, here's Cantor. Back to Hood. Pass to McCollum. The 3. Cantor inside. Working on Jerebko. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. For the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Leonard. Reese Harkless comes in for Jake Layman. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rodney Hood. The Warriors also with a sub. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Curry kicks to Thompson. 1:31 left to play in the third. And the shot goes in.
Oh, quick, concise, fluid stroke. What else do you want from a jump shot? Klay Thompson.
Lillard against Curry. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 20 points. Warriors leading by 19. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Durant. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Harkless finds McCollum. Just 5 to shoot, and that one drops. McCollum's got 18 points.
I like how McCollum works in his in-between game. Finds a way to get involved from his spot.
Curry on the wing. on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
Curry against Lillard. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
Well, McCullough is used to getting hit. Got to respect his ability to draw contact on the way up.
The Trailblazers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And the leap McCullough has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve, his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Enes Kanter is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Lillard missing. Warriors leading by 20. They kick it out to Green. And the layup falls. Green's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
He takes the hit, keeps on finishing. That's the power of Draymond Green.
Here's McCollum. And that one, good.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They double-team Curry. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Last season, CWeb, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect in your opinion so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it, and definitely he manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player, and you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game, and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's sad. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands, and the strength to create space.
Some changes for Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Jordan Bell, and Durant subbed in for Jerebko. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 20. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Web, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I'd like to blame a lot of my European players for bringing that over, along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so Flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football. I think the league has done a very good job of trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're shacking the fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side? Right. I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
One shot.
And with Jusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian center, he's so aggressive on the floor, he can be a fantastic player.
And fans always want more from Nurkic. I mean, they see the flashes of what he can do when he's active and aggressive. Nurkic himself knows that this is a case with him, and it's something he's trying to iron out.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And that one's good, Lillard.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Warriors leading by 14. Now Curry. Here's Thompson. Over McCollum. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Now the feed to Harkless. Stolen by Durant. And Curry has it in the corner. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Nurkic and Portland again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thompson passes to Curry. Over Lillard. Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Pass to Lillard. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Green. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Curry kicks to Green. Fires for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's tipped. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And too long on the shot. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the 2nd player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
Here's Harkless, defended by Durant. Harkless kicks to McCollum. And Cousins comes over to help. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 points. And thanks to that one from Nurkic.
Skilled at utilizing the pick and roll to his advantage. Nurkic moves very well in these sets.
Feeds it to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 41 points for Steph Curry.
The entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game.
Lillard finds McCollum. Passes it to Aminu. Green with the block.
And there's the standout D of Green. Again, excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
Thompson surveying the floor. From the arc. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lillard outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 10. Here's Lillard. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Last year, the NBA moved the trade deadline to before the All-Star break, C-Web. Did you like that decision?
It caused teams to make trade decisions much sooner, and I like that. But I don't like the fact that maybe if, let's say, I'm a fan of Utah Jazz, and you trade the player that we love so much, and he's an all-star, and I can't root for him as a Utah Jazz fan. So as a fan, it gets a little bit tricky because that's still my player, and I want to celebrate with this guy at the all-star break, but maybe I can't. But I think that what it does is it makes the teams much more competitive because no longer can you sit back and wait and have the time you could before to think as much as you could. Now you have to make a decision on who your team is, the identity, and do you want to get better now or take the risk now? And I think it's put some teams on the hot seat, and I like seeing teams on the hot seat having to make decisions quick.
Pass to Durant. Here's Thompson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is the concentration Thompson exhibits. I mean, if you're going to foul him, you have to foul him hard. Well, one thing you love about Klay Thompson is he's just cool and calm. I mean, he stays in his own lane. Steve Kerr says he's not low maintenance, but he's no maintenance. He plays hard at both ends. He just wants to win, and then he goes home and walks his bulldog Rocco. Well, the Bulldogs, you can't really walk them that much. I wonder if he's picking them. I mean, that's about it.
Lillard against Curry. Here's Aminu. Draymond Green with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Harkless. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Curry dishes to Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
So, free throws for Curry. Something we say an awful lot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The clear strength of the Blazers is their backcourt of Lillard and McCollum.
Well, and the two complement each other so well. Both can create and dish for one another. Both can take over a game with their shooting, and they're the engine that drives this whole offense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. McCollum outside, jacks up a three. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Cousins. Pass to Curry. And here is Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. From the high post. Misses off the right iron. Warriors shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Here's Thompson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Because Thompson spends so much time on the perimeter. His offensive rebounding numbers are low. Don't forget about it.
Lillard from outside. Good on the triple.
And look, he has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Warriors leading by 10. And here is Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's big enough to cause damage inside. Thomas gets sent to the strike.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
The league is in great shape. When you talk about guys like Klay Thompson, I mean, he's a class act. He's going to be around for a long time, and I look forward to every minute of watching.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You got to admire how aggressive Lillard is. Terrific at finding a way to get to the charity stripe.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
What you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And so it's Golden State with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Lillard against Curry. Passes to Cousins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Cousins is a straight-up bully in the paint. Master at drawing contact, thanks to his size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
The combination of size and strength, it makes Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum right side. Back to Lillard. Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
2 shots.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him. And then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Thompson. Portland again missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 13-point lead. Green is right there.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson against McCollum. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. Misses off the left iron. Curry with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
On that, no, I can't quit. No, I don't with that. But hey, put me